Welcome everyone to a brand new video. My name is Vav and today we're going to look at one of my first concepts ever. And if we go on my Twitter page, fan pappa det får sluta diska nu. Anyways, what I was about to say was that if you go on my Twitter page, you'll find a bunch of my first concepts. Before I started with YouTube, I only uploaded my concepts on Twitter and asked for shoutouts on Twitter. And it was kind of stupid, but at least I got some Twitter followers now. Yeah, I should have started with YouTube earlier. Anyways, the point is that you'll find a bunch of old and random concepts that I just published on my Twitter. And one of them was the Nord. And this was my first concept that I was really proud of. Like really, and I thought it looked so realistic. But looking back at it, it doesn't look realistic in my opinion. No, it is my opinion. I'm more used to making concepts than you are probably. But anyways, this was actually my first concept that was on YouTube. And funny thing, it was on Godson channel. And I submitted it to, you know, that troop contest that Supercell had about a year ago. And Godson covered it a little bit, like a few seconds in his video. But just for fun, I decided to remaster the Nord. And in my opinion, he looks a lot better now. Like he looks more realistic, like he would actually be inside the game and not just a concept. But yeah, you guys choose which one looked the best. I'm going to show a comparison of the screen in a few minutes or so, but first I'm going to show the remastered Nord. And BANG! Here's the remastered Nord, and as you can see I added a hood to him, some finger clothing, and I believe it's called finger gloves, I'm not sure. But I think it looks more northernly, if that's a word, with the hood on and some more blue clothing. Now let's go into the stats of a level 1 Nord. And the damage per second is 200, hit points is 150, training cost is 2000 elixir, training time is 20 seconds, favorite target is any, damage type single target, targets ground, housing space free, movement speed is 20, and the description says these guys used to hang out with the barbarians, but they decided to wander north because they heard of the new Hog Riders Tavern. Now they are back. Wow, I'm pretty shit at writing descriptions. So here's the original design for the Nord, and you can probably tell that he looks really bad. If you just go and look on the text that they used, I remember like searching up Clash of Clans text, and I cut out each word and pasted them together, so the text isn't in sync. And I didn't have a Supercell font back then, so there's some weird font there for the description. And the troop stats, I just copied it from other troops, and maybe the stats back then was a little better than the newer ones. I feel like it's a bit OP now, but maybe not. The housing space back then was 2, now it's 3. And let's just go on to the design instead. And the axe, just look at it. Has freaking 2 fingers and a obviously drawn axe. And look at his feet. That looks painful. No, not really painful, but that, yes, it hurts a bit to stand like that. For a long time, it must, and it just looks so weird. And the hair, it doesn't fit with a Supercell game. It looks too realistic. Yeah, Supercell wouldn't have like that wind effect. They might have this hair, but not the wind effect. Yeah, I can't complain about my old concept anymore, except the axe. It's so terrible. But now we're going to compare the stats of the Nord I made in 2016 and the Nord that I remastered in 2017, and see which one is better. And you can choose down below in the comments which one you like the most, but I'm just going to shut up now. Meanwhile, you can watch the stats, and I'll be back in a few seconds or minutes, and then I'm going to end the video or something, I'm not sure. The new design for the Nord went through a lot of redesigns, I'm going to show you some on the screen right now, and it's mostly the face that have changed a lot. But now you can choose which one you like the most. Personally, I like the newer one just because it looks up to date compared to the old one. And back in the day when I made the original one, I didn't have to make as much detail as I have right now. It's because back in the day the Supercell games had a kind of bad troop designs, so you didn't have to pay as much detail to it as I have to now, is because they updated the troop models to look a lot more realistic, which is a good thing because I've evolved a lot in my concept. But I'm probably just going to end the video soon, so if you're new around here, you can go ahead and subscribe. You can also leave a comment if you want to give me some more comments on the video. You can also like and dislike if you want to, but for now I'm just going to end the video, so bye.